Okay, hello, welcome everybody to my channel. This is going to be my first video. Today we're going to be doing a premiere draft of Strixhaven. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up 7 wins here. I've drafted quite a bit of this set. I'm currently plat. Hopefully we'll reach Mythic this season. That'd be great. And here we go. Let's go ahead and do it. So I'm going to try to do regular content of Limited. I may do some Constructed as well. I'm currently playing the Jeskai Cycling deck in Standard. However, I much prefer the Limited experience right now. Let's see what we got here. Okay, God's Willing's a good pick. What else do we have in the pack? Ooh, there's a lot of value in this card. Getting to copy your instants and sorceries is very strong. Mage Duel, Premier Removal, really good. Heated Debate, also a good choice. I'd like to pick both of these, that'd be great. Let's see. Hopefully we'll pick up some removal and Heated Debate and stuff later, but I think the innate value from this card is really good, so I would be fine going in this direction. Light Scribe's okay. I myself am just not usually an aggro or white player in general. Yeah, so I think we'll take the Rutha here. Okay, Agonizer Remorse, good card. Stormkiln Artist is okay. I'm not too big of a fan of it. It is in our colors, so that's something to consider. This card's okay. It's a decent combat trick, and learning. Lessons are very important. I'm very high on this card as well. Being able to search a good removal spell is really good. Combat Professor is great. It'll get you there a lot of combats. Quintorius, I've played some. I've done a Jeskai build with Quintorius, and it's okay. It's definitely an option here. Let's see. I think I may go the Artist here, getting the treasures from Magecraft. We might try to go a big spell deck, and that'll help us ramp into our spells, and we can copy big spells with Ruthas. Going to give us a lot of value. So we'll take this. Alright, Witherbloom Command is very weak and limited. It's much more of a constructed-oriented card in my opinion. I've not gotten a lot of use of it. Practical Research, on the other hand, great card. Love it, especially copying it. You're in Value Town. This would be great if we had to learn, although we can probably pick some of these up later. I value Practical Research quite a bit. So yeah, I think we'll take that here. Let's see, Rip Apart, good removal. Although committing to a white card here that's 2 mana is going to be quite the strain on our mana fixing. Whereas all 3 of these cards actually in this land. Wow. So all of these fit our big spell theme. Elemental Summoning is a great lesson to go research to get a 4/4 with. I've played the Spectacle Mage and a lot of people like it. I think it's okay. It's definitely good to get a flyer in. Pillar Drop Warden's great. Gives you a lot of value. Being able to copy the spells with Rutha and then get them back and do it again and again and again. That's how you get to Value Town. We can get a lot of these later. I think here I might just take the Mage. Well, actually, I'm going to take the Summoning. It's a great one to pick up. Make sure we have at least one up. Don't want to risk not picking up any good lessons. Okay, here at Negate, meh. Befuddler, meh. Pop Quiz is good. Although Eternal Masterpiece is great, especially with Arutha, so I think we're going to take that here. Okay, we have another Rip Apart here we can possibly consider. I don't think we'll be casting Inkling Summoning, although it's great. Make Your Mark is okay. I'm not a big fan. Thrill of Possibility. It's pretty decent. Being able to copy it is okay. It's not great, but I think out of these picks, this is probably what we're going to go with. Oh, great. Okay, another opportunity to pick up the Spectacle Mage. Okay, so here, Claim the Firstborn. Not really a card you're going to want to be grabbing. It is cool to grab some very large fractals with this, but without a way to sacrifice a creature, it's just meh most of the time. So here it's between the land fixing or the value in the Pillar Drop Warden. think we're going to take with the Warden here and make sure we get one. It's great against the Flyer since we don't have very good removal yet. I don't want to get beat down by an aggressive combat professor from a Strixhaven deck, so, or a Silver Quill deck. Relic Sloth is a big boy. I don't think we'll be playing him right now. Pledge Mage is definitely going to be good in some combats. God's Willing is great, but I don't think we're going to be in the one white card. So we'll probably just take the Pledge Mage here. Okay. I think Silver Quill might be sort of open. This is a very late combat professor, so we're probably in some contested colors here, but I think it'll be okay. We may play the Enthusiastic Study, so we'll take that. Wow, okay, yeah, so looks like we'll probably just hate draft the Mage Hunter. Okay, another Pillar Drop Warden. We probably won't end up playing two of those, but we might. We'll take the lesson just because it's a free card essentially. We'll learn it if we need to. Which we can do with the, well, nothing yet. Oh yeah, no, the Enthusiastic Study, should we play that? Well, looks like we'll take the Unwilling Ingredient and a Beaming Defiance. Let's see what we get pack 2 here. Chaos Warp. I'm not familiar with that card. The owner of target permanent shuffles into their library, then reveals the top card of the library if it's a permanent card. Well, that's pretty it's pretty interesting. Whether that's good or not, I don't know, but it definitely sounds fun, so I think we'll do it. Okay, Maelstrom Muse, pretty good here for some big spells. Heated Debate, Premier Removal. Pop Quiz is good. Another Artist, probably not going to be the pick here. Environmental Sciences is very strong, and I usually try to pick them up early. Since we're pretty decidedly into two colors here, I think we can hold off on waiting and picking this later if we need it. It's between the Muse and the Debate here, probably. Muse is great, don't get me wrong, but I think the Heated Debate and the ability to copy it is just a lot of value. So I think we'll pick up a Heated Debate since we don't have very much good removal yet. Speaking of good removal, though, Pigment Storm, another option for environmental sciences here. Hall Monitor, probably not in the deck we're playing right now. I don't think we need another Enthusiastic Study. Semester's End, garbage. I don't want to get befuddled. So I think we'll take the Pigment Storm here, another great card to copy with Arutha. Shock, that's a decent removal spell, very mana efficient. This card's pretty wacky, although I think that's not what we're going to be doing here. I think we'll usually have more cards than our opponents if everything goes to plan. Don't need another Enthusiastic Study, but it's between the Shock and the Muse here. I think with the last two removal spells we picked up, I think we're going to try the Muse. It's a big flyer. Will help with along with the Wardens to stave off the flyers. Tome Shredder's great, but I really like the big spells with the masterpieces here, so I think we're just gonna take a second masterpiece. Oh my goodness, Electrolyze. There we go. A lot of value, especially if we copy it. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lord Hold Excavation. Just wanted to talk about this card real quick. I've played it a few times. I think it's less than good. It's playable though. It's pretty fun. But here it's between the Effigy and the Prismari Campus. I don't think Effigy's going to make our deck, so let's go ahead and get our mana down in a pretty good state here. Okay, of these cards, it's between Introduction to Annihilation, another option for removal to learn, or a Biblioplex Assistant. Since we're going for big spells, I actually don't mind picking up a Biblioplex Assistant here. Although copying this with Arutha is also very good. I think we can probably wait and get an assistant later, so I think we're going to take the Annihilation, actually. Okay, Vortex Runner is an interesting option. Let's see how many creatures we have. 7. Okay, we already have one campus, so I don't mind taking the Vortex Runner here. We might not end up playing it, but it's definitely an option. Okay, looks like another Artist here might be what we're doing. I guess we will take the effigy, although I don't know that he will make the deck. Oh wow, okay, the Symmetry Sage and the Shock. I think we're going a little bit bigger than Sage. I think that card's good, but I'm fine with just shocking or hopefully double shocking something. Take Study Break here. It's a good card, but I don't think we'll be playing it. The Shaman's an option. I don't think it's going to make it either. I don't think we're doing the combat tricks. Culmination of Studies. It's in our colors. It's rare, but I don't think this has quite the impact we're hoping for. Solve the equation. Not about it. Limited. Probably just taking the Arcane Subtraction here. It's a good early spell. Give us the ability to learn early. Go Subtraction, get our Elemental Summoning. So we'll probably take that. Okay. Not giving us much here. We'll take the Battle Seer. It's fine. It's another decent creature. Being able to scry initially is good, or we can just get in with the beats. Don't know if it'll make the cut, but it's definitely an option. Oh wow, okay. Prismari Pledge Mage is great. Another Pigment Storm. Definitely an option here. Don't think we need another Pillar Drop Warden. I think we've already picked up 2 of those, yeah. So I think we'll pick up the Pigment Storm, the second Pigment Storm here. Being able to kill or double kill their things and nug them for quite a bit. It's very strong. Okay, none of these cards are really screaming to me, so I think we're going to take the Introduction to Prophecy as another lesson. It's definitely a playable card as a lesson. Academic Dispute. I don't know that this can be kind of funny. Sort of a removal spell in the right situation, but we already have a couple learn cards, and I think overall, with how many spells we're running, the Serpentine Curve is going to be more effective. So I think we're going to draft that here. Okay, Curate as an option. We already have a Thrill possibility, so it'd be between both of those, but I think we're actually going to pick up the Biblioplex Assistant here since we weren't able to earlier. Okay, Dragon's Approach. Oh, I'm in. All right, this. Oh my goodness, we won the draft. No, I'm just kidding. Not for limited. Fun card and constructed though. Of these choices, man, I wish we could cast this card. This card's great, but looks like we'll be taking another Introduction to Annihilation. Okay, Pop Quiz. Definitely playable. Drawing a card, another option to learn. I know it's good. I usually don't end up with that card in my deck after trimming, but definitely could this game. Okay, none of these are probably making the cut. We'll take a Solve the Equation, figure out the solution for that later. Although I think the solution is going to tell us not to play it. Alright, none of these cards are really going to make it, but I'll take the Defiant Strike because it looks cool. It's a good card. If we could cast it, I don't think we will be though. Well, definitely won't be at this point. I guess I'll just rare draft this. I played one draft with the Lore Mage, and I found it was okay. It's kind of thinning your own deck of good spells, though. Let me know in the comments if you've tried it out and what you thought about it. I personally didn't think it was that strong. We'll just take the Go Blink here, because I want a little blink on the pick. Lash is good removal. Could be a funky combat trick. We're not casting it, though. We'll put it in the sideboard. Sure. And sure. Alright, let's see what we got here. Also, let me know in the comments which deck layout you prefer when thinning your deck and getting ready to play it. If you like this one or this more familiar format for many players. All right, let's see. You need to cut 2 cards. Not bad, not bad. Would have liked to ended up with I'm blanking on the name, but the 7-mana spell that deals 5 to something and then picks a card out of the top 5. We didn't get it, unfortunately. Let's see how many creatures we're at. We are at 11 creatures, so I'm not really wanting to cut any creatures. Maybe 1 at most. A couple spells that we're not really... I'm kind of into both of these. Pop Quiz we can run. I guess the Vortex Runner might make the cut. Chaos Warp. I don't know if it's good, but we're going to have some fun, hopefully. The Enthusiastic Study. We have the Pop Quiz to learn. We have the Arcane Subtraction. What else do we have here? Yeah. The study might make the cut just because it has Learn stapled to it. It would be our, I think, 3 Learn cards. It's probably good where we need to be. I do think Serpentine Curve makes the cut here. We do need to cut something. I think it might be the Thrill of Possibility here. We'll try that, and we'll probably cut a creature here. It might be the Vortex Runner. Although being able to just get in late game when we have 8 or more lands is pretty strong. Pledge Mage is very strong in combat, especially blocking. We can Magecraft it and block their thing. Spectacle Mage is good with our masterpieces and our Pigment Storms. Practical Research. I think we're just going to get rid of the Battle Seer here. I could also see us getting rid of one of the Pillar Drop Wardens. We'll get rid of one of the Wardens. Kind of in for 2 of these. We have enough instant sorcery spells. We can ramp pretty good. Play Research and something else big in a turn. Alright, this looks good. I think we'll give it a go and see how it goes. Alright, looks like we're going to be on the draw here. We have Shock, not really much else going on. I think we'll keep it. We have lands, a couple playable spells. Oh, that's a good one. See what our opponent's up to here. Looks like they're also in red. Oh, okay. Might be facing a pretty similar deck here. Hopefully they don't have Rutha and we are able to win this through value. I don't think we're not under pressure right now. I don't think we're going to be creating a treasure here. Although with it we could ramp into the Artist next turn. But I think we're fine just chilling for right now. Here we're probably just going to run out the Vortex Runner. Probably get a Heated Debate out of their hand, I would imagine. Yeah, it is an option. Okay, to the bottom. I like to see it. Let's see what they do here. If it's a small creature, it's a problem. We can get rid of it. We have the Warden to gum up the battlefield. I'm liking where we're at right now. Just kind of chilling till we get to play the Masterpiece and get it back with the Warden. And they're not playing anything. Ah, Chimera. Okay, unless they're just playing this Describe, which is also very valid. Also a valid option. Let's move to combat here and see what they have to say about it. They're gonna let us nug them for 2, looks like it. Alright, here I think we're gonna play the Artist. If we have to shock something next turn, if this resolves, it'll help us ramp into the Masterpiece. Although the Mage would have done as well. We get a shock out of their hand, that's good. Oh, they do have a Rutha. Our shock is not gonna deal with that, unfortunately. Maybe we can coax them to block here. Go ahead and play an island. Looks like they will block. Go ahead and move to damage. Yeah, try to shock it. Getting this off the board now will be very, very good. Do they have a negate or something? Wow, okay. Test of Talents. Was not expecting that. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, hopefully now we'll draw one of our 5 damage removal spells. Or a Heated Debate. The sooner we get this off the board, the better. I'm really worried that they're about to go to Value Town on us. Let's see, we're at 5. This would make... Alright, we'll go ahead and... Let's see. We'll go ahead and play the Mage, hopefully cast the Masterpiece next turn. Let's see. Are they going to also copy it? I don't know how the interaction would work if they copy it. I don't know if it would still see that they had a shaman or not. Let's see, is that it for our opponent? Do they just have a lot more large valuable spells in hand? Probably. Prismari Command. Okay. Wouldn't mind to pick some of those up ourselves. Another Masterpiece here is pretty good. 3/6. I know about one of them. Let's see if they block. Probably won't here. Oh, they will. That's risky because we have an unknown in hand, but they called our bluff successfully this time. We'll play the Warden in the turn. Discarding one of these to ensure we can cast an Eternal Masterpiece next turn is an option. I kind of like the value of just having these, though, right now. With the Warden, we can get an instant or sorcery back, although none right now, hopefully. Well, it is an option that we discard in a Masterpiece, play a Masterpiece with the treasure, and then have the ability to get the Masterpiece back with the Warden. I'm kind of greedy, so I think I'll just hope to draw a land here. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. No, looks like we made the right call. Also very close to getting the Vortex Runner unblockable. A little worried about them casting a spell here and chomping, I think, the values here just to wait and hopefully getting through with this later. So we will create a couple big dudes and pass. If they have another counter spell, okay, great. No attacks. Next turn we'll probably... Could play another Masterpiece. Depending on what we draw, we could also bring this back just to keep an unknown in our hand. This lets them get back what? Probably Prismari Command. Ooh, Electrolyze. Okay, that's nice. We have 7 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6. We could double Electrolyze here. We lose the ability to bring back a Masterpiece, but we draw 2 cards. I kind of like that, actually. We can get rid of the Mage and this before it can grow. 1 card in hand. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, wait. 5, 7, 3, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm dumb. We don't have enough mana for that. Let's move to combat. Get it with a couple 4/4s. Okay, in that case, I don't want them to get the value out of the Warden, so we might Electrolyze it here. Him in the face. Draw a card, it's a land. Okay. Vortex Runner will be unblockable soon. This is only as a sorcery, so I think we'll go ahead and activate it. Bring back a Masterpiece. as they go. Looking pretty good here. It's hard for me to imagine their cards are better than just 2 more masterpieces. We have 2 4/4 still on the board. And they're not going to win that race. Leaves it back. Okay. Maybe looking to trade off with their 4/4s. Let's just play the mastery. Or masterpiece, sorry. Hold the mountain. It's unblockable. Let's get in for a lot. Opponents in the tank. I guess they have a spell here. Going to, let's see, we want to get rid of the Pledge Mage here. And then, I think we actually value getting rid of the Rutha. Okay, we're definitely fine with this. I guess we'll play the mountain in case we draw like a 2-mana spell next turn. That's a big boy. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop our unblockable for our opponent. We can also double block it. It's a good draw off the top for them though. They start trying to desperately race us in the air. We're fine with that. Let's see what we draw. Would have been nice to have some buried in books this game. Serpentine Curve of our own, okay. Well, I think here we'll just hit them for 3. If they draw removal for a Vortex Runner, it could be a problem. Opponent is scrying. Unfortunately, we don't have any of our scry lands, or our scry land on top. We don't like to see that. That's probably why. Let's see if they attack with anything. We get in for 4 here. And I think that just does it. So, let's see. Let's kill the artist. And get in for 8. Alright, there's game 1. GG's to our opponent. Let's hopefully run it back and get another dub. If you made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you watching through. Go ahead and comment your favorite color. I believe mine is probably blue. Be interesting to see what you all prefer. Looks like we're going to be on the draw again. Vortex Runner, Shock. We have a Study. That could be an interesting combat trick. We didn't get to learn last game. Interesting. It would be nice to do it this game. Pigment Storm, which is great. We already almost have the lands for it. Looks like we might be going against another sort of mirror match here. Double Island. Okay. Our opponent going to counterspell me? Let's see. Drawing the pop quiz is nice. I think we'll probably still have the Vortex Runner. We'll see what they do here. Tap land, okay. Electrolyze, our hand is great. I think we'll just get something into play. Open board presence. They did have a counterspell, I called it. Well, I'm glad I played that then. No target for our Study right now, unfortunately. Eureka Moment, huh? It's a good card. Looks like they might just be Simic. They could be Timur, if so they're just unlucky. Alright, I suppose we're going to probably hold up Pop Quiz. We'll play the Mountain so that we can Pop Quiz and Shock if we need to. Electrolyze is also an option. Let's just end the turn here. Rutha, huh? Okay. I could electrolyze and shock that. It's not really where I want to be, but it just gives so much value. What am I saying? I'm just gonna Pigment Storming. Oh, they're tapping out. Yeah, we're definitely Pigment Storming. Alright, that resolves. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pop Quiz. And I guess we take a creature here. And I think we'll also go ahead and shock the Pledge Mage before it can grow. We're in a very good position. Awesome, draw land. Go ahead and get rid of their Rutha. We don't want that value. Nug them for one. To pass a very, very happy player. Pillar Drop Warden's big. I believe here we're probably just going to go ahead and play the summoning. Keep growing our Serpentine Curve. Another counter spell. Okay. Yeah. Okay, opponent. Okay, I see you. 4-color good stuff. Saucy, respectable. Be nice to draw a Chaos card and get a little spicy with our opponent here. Show them some jank. Guiding Voice. They must be trying to learn something. They might have an elemental summoning of their own. Making their Warden a 2/6 is going to make it kind of difficult for us to get through. See, this is 2, would go to 3, 6. Pledge Mage with a Study is kind of big. Fractal Summoning, another big threat. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any Bury in the Books or anything. Play Pledge Mage. We could Serpentine Curve here. I think I'm going to hold off. Probably Electrolyze. If they attack with this, I might study it. We'll go ahead and block it. I think we will be studying here. They have another counter spell, and they're 4 colors. I guess we just have to accept that. Otherwise, this should be pretty good for us. Gonna bury it in the books. Okay. Denies us the learn. We do have some decent cards in our hand, so I think we're still fine. Oh, that's a really good one. We have 7 mana. 4/7. Looks like we'll probably just play the curve here. And realize we only have 1 island, so that's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have any crazy removal still. Looks like they're going to be getting something back with the Warden, probably the Bury in Books. Well, actually the Fractal Summoning would be kind of annoying. Let's see what they get. They did get the Bury in Books, okay. Get rid of our 6/6, play from our opponent. Let's see, get that Pledge Mage back. We'll probably just run it out here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mana to also Practical Research, but Electrolyze is fine. As long as they don't have anything too crazy, I could see Practical Research getting us back into the game. I'm not really afraid of combat tricks per se from our opponent with their mana situation and how their deck is playing out, but I suppose they probably have more counter spells. They're in the tank about something here, probably trying to decide if they want to attack. which lends me to believe that they might not have anything in response to our spell. Reconstruct History. That is an interesting card. Looks like they're trying to get a Fractal Summoning and a Eureka Moment. That is a lot of value, opponent. Nothing we can really do about that, okay. Does mean I think we're going to be able to kill their Fractal here, but we will also lose our Pledge Mage. Okay. Okay, I was going to say we might take 4. Well, if they're not going to attack, I think we will electrolyze their Spring Main here. Okay. Prismari Campus. Can't really block with the Pledge Mage here. Before we move to blocks, we will Practical Research in case we draw a shock or something. Well, we've already used our shock, so. Our opponent, a lot of cards now. It's unfortunate. Hopefully this Practical Research is very good. Huh. Maybe they're just flooding out and this is all they have. But we're gonna run it out here. Hopefully they don't have another counter spell. If they do, that's probably it for us. Okay, good. Chaos Warp, huh? Oh, that just removes tokens. The threat of flooping something into play. Alright, I don't think we'll be discarding that, so we will pitch 2 lands here. I will just... oh, looks like I clicked it too late. Okay. Huh. It's an instant too? Wow. Alright, I think we'll just play this here. This is an instant. I think we'll be chilling. I think we're gonna pass and play the value game. We have a scry here. We'll be able to scry with our campus during our upkeep. Probably saving the Chaos Warp for the larger Fractal that they play. Hopefully we see a bottom here. Okay, good. Not playing the summoning. Okay. We will go ahead and scry. That's a good one. Leave it on top. I guess we'll save the Chaos Warp. We can remove this. I'm fine drawing the Masterpiece. My turn. Put it back. 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll play this to have both of these up. What's our opponent thinking about here? Maybe they have a removal spell. Creative Outburst, that's a good one. I could shuffle it in and try to floop our own thing. I don't think that's what we'll be doing though. Kind of glad they chose that instead of our Battle Seer. The value from the Scries is pretty big. Don't think we'll be doing any attacking this turn. Pop Quiz, that is a good one. An expanded anatomy? Okay, I think we're going to be able to hose them with this Chaos Warp. They'll still have a fractal summoning. Oh my goodness. Ouch. A masterpiece of their own, huh? Looks like our opponent might just be going a little too big for us here. It's going to be a long road getting out of this one. We offered the trade. It's not instant, is it? No. Okay. Wow. We might have to actually Chaos Warp this. This is so much value from them. Being able to just draw 2 cards, that will probably just put us out of this game. We have enough mana. I think we can wait on the warp. I think I will actually scry with this. Oh, that's a great one. Okay, awesome. 5, 8, 6, 7. Yep, we could play both. Get the main phase. Alright. Probably say the Chaos Warp for the anatomy something. Hopefully the big fractal. I'd like to get rid of this with the Pigment Storm, but I think we have to just hit Zimone here. It gives too much value long term. No attacks. I think we'll be passing. Our opponent seems to be quite a fan of Jax from League of Legends. I also play that game. Okay, our opponent taking a while to do anything here. They are making the big fractal with the ability to also expand an anatomy something. Well, we're going to warp whatever the anatomy. Hopefully they'll do it before combat here. Yeah, okay. That can resolve. Alright. So we are going to block here. Chaos Warp this. Big money, no whammy. Well, could have been worse, I guess. Looks like this fractal's gonna smack us a couple times, probably. Looks like it's just gonna be a top deck game from us and the opponent. Both have campuses. We're in a much better position than I thought we would be earlier. Bottom, okay, good. Hopefully our opponent just drew their land. If they attack with this 2/4, we'll kill them. The 6/4, I think we can just take it. See if they have anything post-combat to play. We'll go ahead and scry. Have a heated debate. Ouch. Pretty good. Okay, we take that. Being able to learn here. Can also block and kill this. Pretty great. What am I thinking? We can't kill that. We can take a lot less damage though. So that's something. Okay. 14th attraction this. And we could get a prophecy here, but I think we're just going to get an annihilation. Take our beats. Hopefully, they did draw land. Alright, we will scry now. They will also scry. Theirs goes to the bottom. Oh, ours goes to the top. Nice. Move stop. We are fine drawing that card. Alright. Can we do both? That'd be kind of crazy, because they do cost one less. 6. We can. Oh my. I think that might have just won it for us. We were definitely in a leading position here. No cards in hand. Yeah, I think we will start getting our beats in. We let them draw a card here, but I think on average it's worse than a 6/6. So make sure we're stopping on our upkeep here. We want to scry with our Prismara Campus every turn. If they attack here, we'll probably double block it. That is a large creature. We might be in trouble again. I think we'll take it. Looks like racing in the air might be our plan at this point. Our opponent just drawing all the good cards. I'm sure they have a good lesson here as well. Summoning, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, this is definitely a weakness in our deck without any burying the books or the 2/2 flyer that taps something down. These large creatures, we don't have a real way of answering them. Except the Chaos Warp. Okay, yeah, our opponent's
Is that all? I can
gonna get back, well, they might get back a Zimone here with haste and they can draw 2 cards. That might be what they do. That'd be pretty saucy. Maybe close to the concession point. Much rather be close to the concession stand. Quite peckish. Opponent in the tank, I'm not sure why. Getting the Warden, another good option. Being able to get back a spell. Not sure it's better than drawing 2 cards. Unless they just kill us here. I don't think they are, though. Can they cast Creative Outburst? Not if they get it back. That will. If they target Creative Outburst, that might scoop. Heated Debate. It's also a good one. Get rid of a flyer. Triple blocking doesn't get us there. I guess we'll block with our 4/4. Killer flyer. We will scry. Bottom that, not really sure what we're digging for. Good game, opponent, and looks like we're gonna lose this one. run it back. Hopefully game 3 will be a little bit easier. It'd be interesting to play a more aggressive opponent, maybe white-black, instead of these Tumor decks and 4-color decks that are going over the top of us. Looks like we're on the draw again. This hand's risky. If we draw land, it's pretty good. We can always make a treasure with the masterpiece, be able to cast our things. I think we'll keep, hopefully draw some lands. Spectacle Mage into Pigment Storm, if we draw some lands, is looking really good. It's not a land, but it is very good. Hopefully we draw land next turn. If not, we'll probably be making a token here. Well, I did call it. We will be going against white-black. And that is not a land, so I will be making a treasure token here. Rutha blocks well. Opponent curving out pretty nicely thus far. I'm sure they probably have a combat professor as well. We're going to definitely need to draw some lands here. This was probably too risky of a keep. But you gotta live on the edge sometimes, you know. Hey, there's a land. We're getting there. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Ruth is an option. I think we want to save her for later in case our opponent has removal. Spectral Mage is probably the move here. If we draw a land, we can cast Pigment Storm without sacking our treasure. If we don't draw a land, we can cast Pigment Storm anyway. Hopefully kill like a combat professor if they play one here. Or our opponent's gonna have Humiliate. I do feel humiliated. Rude opponent. Rude. Let's see. I take the Rutha here. Yeah, it's too much value for us to have. I don't know if that's right from our opponent considering our mana situation. Might have been right for them to take Pigment Storm and just keep smacking us, but I think we'll take it this turn. Well, we do not draw the land, unfortunately. We can get back the masterpiece by sacking our treasure, which would let us make another treasure. That seems a little derpy. Probably just going to be killing the 3/3 here. Could also develop our board. This helps us get more treasures. But yeah, I think we're just gonna kill the fanatic here. Try to stabilize, draw some lands. May very well play a 3/3 curve, Serpentine Curve next turn. This blocks very well. Study Break, okay. Could use a break. Our orc friend over here with the tusk. Let's see. Inkling Summoning. Our opponent is being aggressive. Let's see if they have like a Mage Hunters to blow this up. Probably just going to develop their board. They're going to make a 2/1 flyer. They are, okay. We do not draw the land, unfortunately. This does play, though. Might play it and just block their stuff this next turn. This Warden would be very good to get down, slowing them down. Assistant getting back Storm will be fine too, but we have to just draw lands. It's kind of crazy we haven't drawn another one. Luckily our opponent not seeming to have removal. They are going pretty ham here. No attacks from our opponent, interesting. Very unfortunate, our mana situation that we have found ourselves in. We will not be attacking. We have 2 cards, hopefully no removal. We will block the Pledge Mage and the Inkling here probably. Although saying that, yeah, I don't think we can... Well, we'll take it, I guess. I don't know. I don't think we have time to cast research if we draw land. I think it just has to be the Warden. Okay, well that's a good one. Hopefully we can eat one of their creatures here. Hopefully they're a squad. Although, I'm a little worried about them moving counters to something. Okay, they do have that. Are we just dead here? Looks likely. Yeah, we just didn't draw the land. It's unfortunate. It is a good one, we can't play it. Send a message, assert some dominance. And that's going to be that for game 3. Unfortunate. But I guess that's what we get when we keep those hands. Can still win out from here. Definitely a possibility. Not if we keep hands like that, I guess. Looks like we're going against a mythic opponent. Okay. Gonna have to be on our A game here. These play, keep it. On the play as well. Looks like it might be sort of a mirror match. Depending on what they do. I think we'll probably just keep the Masterpiece. We're probably not going to be on the aggressive pressure where we have to have the mana this early. And it's just a very valuable card later. So Ornithopter over here really going to town. Clarg, Dean of Chaos. Can rummage. That being discard a card, drawing a card. And that activated ability is pretty good. Probably gonna want to kill this at some point. Let's see, they get... Yeah, that's just a lot of value. Definitely gonna be looking to kill that before they activate its ability. Our Vortex Runner blocks it well here. We'll be passing. If they attack, we'll probably just take it. Save ourselves from a shock or something. We might just heat a debate here. We have a Tome Shredder, okay. Well, we will be blocking if they attack. I doubt they'll do so. Once again, we find ourselves in a position where we need to draw land. Kept 3 in our opening hand. I thought that would be enough, but apparently might not be. Okay, well, that's a good one. Still need to draw lands, but that blocks well. I don't want to have to Chaos Warp this, so if they have lands, looks like they might just get to activate this once because we're going to be a little ways from Pigment Storm. Although double Chaos Warping would be interesting. 3/3. I don't think we're going to be blocking that. We need to keep our Ruth around. Aerialist, okay. That's the word 2. Don't know what our opponent was thinking about there. We have an island. Play the artist. Next turn, hopefully we draw land. We can try out some double Chaos Warp Shenanigans. That'd be pretty quirky. Our opponent playing... Oh, that is okay. Sure, we take our beats here. I assume we have a follow-up play, hopefully something that we can Chaos Warp. If it's a larger threat than this Tome Shredder. Although he will get big. I prefer not to run all of this into a removal spell. And of course this is all considering that we draw an island or a mountain. If not, I think we'll be in a little bit of trouble here. We could Pigment Storm, but I like the idea of holding the Pigment Storm until we can copy it. Let's try to outvalue our opponent. They're in the tank about something. Okay, looks like they're just an aggressive Izzet deck. We do draw the land, so this should be pretty fun. I think we will not hit this. We'll hit these two. So looks like we're gonna hopefully get lucky with these Chaos Warps. This should be pretty fun. They get a Pledge Mage, and they have an Infuriate. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate they hit the Pledge Mage here. Pretty bad for us, actually. They have a Spectacle Mage. They have this, so we really can't block anything. Two, 6, 9. We are kind of inclined to block. Well, we'll block here and make them use the spell, I guess. Unfortunate. That could have been the wrong move. Might have just supposed to have Pigment Stormed there, left the Ruth in play to block. But the way this this draft is going, I'm just gonna have to spin it off that the viewers are here not for quality gameplay, but we are definitely circusing it up a bit. We're here for fun, okay? That's what it's all about. I wasn't trying to win anyway. Let's see, are we dead? We have 5 in the air. Looks pretty dead to me. And it looks like we're going to end up going 1-3. Definitely unfortunate. I was hoping to do a lot better, obviously. But it was fun. It was a fun deck, nifty deck. We got to copy some Chaos Warps, and that was definitely something that now we know not to do that again. But you got to try it first, I suppose. We'll go ahead and crack the pack and see what we get. Tempted by the Auric. Fun card. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode, this video. I'd like to thank you all for watching if you made it to the end. Appreciate it. Go ahead and Remember to like and subscribe. I'll try to do regular content with Limited and Magic Arena. I do play other games like League of Legends, so let me know if you want to see gameplay of those. And also let me know in the future if you want me to post the videos of drafts where I have a subpar record like today with a 1-3, or if you only want me to post um, more wins, like 5-win videos. But yeah, let me know. Give me feedback. This is my first video, of course, so make sure you let me know what I did well, what I didn't do so well, and I'll try to improve and make quality content for you all. So thanks, and see you next time.